Hello everybody, this is Doll Dazzler and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be continuing to go through the bags of vintage Barbie items. So this is going to be known as vintage items bag number 2. What I discovered in the first bag is that not all of these are Barbie. And this purchase that I had made was a very large bag of a whole bunch of bags inside of it. And they had it labeled as Barbie vintage, or vintage Barbie items. But I was taking a closer look and I didn't mean to buy it, but I accidentally hit the buy it now. And when I woke up, I was already in the second buy it now screen, so I couldn't even back out. But there are some cool things in here, so I'm not unhappy with the purchase, but I don't know what all of these are. And from the first one, like I said, I discovered that not all of them could be Barbie. So I haven't done any of the research on these, and I'm hoping that if something looks familiar to somebody, please leave it in the comments for me, and let's get going. I'm just going to dump them out. I've kept the other bag handy, this bag number 1, handy just in case I run into something that should be joined together, like the glasses or something of that nature. So, first thing is, look at this. This is probably 80s for sure. Barbie and the Rockers, maybe. Could be. If anybody has a Barbie and the Rockers and this looks familiar, please let me know. This could be pretty valuable to somebody if they're missing pieces and parts. So I'm more than willing to sell items off. So if this looks familiar and you're looking for this to finish the collection on something, please let me know. I think it's Barbie and the Rockers. Could be. All right. We have another one of those little radios. Now this one doesn't have a backside. It is marked China. This one I don't think is marked. Wait a minute. Inside it is marked. Actually, on the very inside, I don't think you guys can see that. On the inside, it is marked Hong Kong. And on the back of this one, it is marked China. So, I don't know. I think this is kind of weird. It's just one side. Okay. Here is another little record player, which is kind of interesting because it has it's like a little suitcase, and maybe it's just I don't know, could be from the 80s. They did strange things like that in the 80s. We have several microphones in here. We have, and these could go with any one of the collections, so if you guys need these that belong with the doll, let me know. Most usually these came with dolls, so I don't know if you could buy the microphones separately. Anyway, so we have a black one, we have a pink one, and both of those are kind of long, and then we have this little short, brighter pink one. That again, since it looks like this is Barbie and the Rocker type of situation. Don't know. We have, this is funny, we have a cassette. It says China on it. It's like a little cassette. That's so funny. Like maybe a video cassette. That's hilarious. And here is a record. Oh, let's see. I don't know. Would this fit on this little blue piece? And it does. Don't know what this would go to, but it does. The record does fit on that. So that's kind of cool. All right. Oops. I'm losing pieces and parts off the side of the table. All right. And now we have, these items are rather large, and so I don't know that these are necessarily, I don't even know what they are. Don't know if they're Barbie. If they're like little vases maybe for the house. They're pretty large, so I don't know, I think vases for Barbie would be a little bit smaller than that. But I don't know if they look familiar to somebody. Let me know in the comments. We have this suitcase. This is definitely a vintage suitcase, but whether it's Barbie, I do not know. It's not marked anything. Well, it's got some kind of, let me bring that closer to me. I can't tell what it's marked. And I can't tell in there either. So it looks like a little suitcase. Or maybe music box or something. Don't know. We have a little frame. And this is a good indication of what year this would have been made. This is probably, you can see Skipper in there. Skipper and her boyfriend. That is a later Skipper, maybe from the 80s, mid-80s. So that's a little picture. That's a cool way to be able to figure out what year. So these could all be from the 80s. Here's a tennis racket. This kind of a holder indicates that it might be a little bit later. These tennis rackets might be earlier, because I think like earlier year made, because I think that they started out with the Barbie being able to hold the item through the bottom, like on these tennis rackets, so that would be held in the hand through the hole. And then on this one, it's a little different where it clips onto the hand. So we got several of those tennis rackets, the white ones being probably more vintage than this yellow one. We have a skateboard. Now, the funny thing about these skateboards is I remember when I was a kid, my brother had, he had stuff like this coming out of the gumball machine. And I think I even got some for my dolls. So I don't even know if this was made by a doll company, or if it could have just been one of those gumball machine things. I don't know, but it's definitely 80s. It's not, it wasn't 50s, 60s, 70s. This is definitely 80s from the print, and they didn't ride skateboards like that early on. So we have a beach ball, 2 beach balls, one pink, one yellow, and now we have strange things. Oh, we have these little weights. Those are very, very cute. I do not, oh, I guess this is a picture frame. Excuse me. This is a little picture frame with a kitty. That's kind of cute. Here's a Frisbee. So this is definitely from probably the 80s. A little Frisbee. It's marked on the back, made in China. And then we have a bigger Frisbee, or plate. It's a Frisbee, it looks like. But that's really big in comparison to this one. So this is, I don't think this is Barbie. That's kind of big. Here's another thing, another Frisbee. It's as big as this pink one. So those probably aren't Barbie. We have several of these. Wait, we have another one that's like that little flower one. Another Frisbee like that one. We have some sun visors. These will fit Barbie. Probably from the 80s. They're kind of like 80s style. We have another like little boom box. That's what those are called, the boom box. Now this is a little bit, it's not like this one. This one looks like it could have been an accessory with a doll. But this one is just like something you would probably buy on the side. This one says that it's made in Malaysia. And there's another print down there. It was made in Malaysia. So that might be an indication to somebody who does a lot of the research on Barbie, and because there were Barbies that were made in Malaysia. So it might give an indication of year that this was made. We have a few more of these video cassettes that were made in China. We have a little, it's probably, from the looks of these, it's golf. That's kind of cute. Little ball and 2 golf clubs. So that's kind of cool. And then last but not least, we have this pink lifesaver. It is marked also, this is made in Thailand. Alright, so if anybody knows any information about these, please leave it in the comments. Again, these items I am willing to part with. Really interested in this one if anybody knows. Yeah, so if you guys like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. I will be going through another bag of vintage items in another video. And I've got quite a bit to go through. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.